Morning everyone. Vlogule day 2. I've got to sort out my breakfast. Not sure what I'm going to have yet. Probably slice of melon, banana, probably some fruit and yogurt. I still haven't put up the ceiling decorations yet. Not feeling too good today. I've still got to do all the washing up from last night. I think I'm getting a cold or something. The rest of the family's got a cold. And now I think I'm getting it. So what am I going to do today? I'm going to see if I can get some glass engraving done today. So I'll show you a bit of that. I don't know. Kizzy's over at a friend's this weekend. So the house is pretty quiet. Oh, excuse me. Makes a change actually, because normally I'm the one that's getting ill all the time. Doesn't look like a very nice day outside. Well, I don't know. It has been raining though. See if I can show you. There you go. That's our allotment just over there. So it's literally roll out of bed, roll over the allotment in the summertime. I've got some clothes washing to do. I've got this kitchen to tidy up because it's an absolute mess. Yeah, I'll get some crafts done today. Even if it's just marking out first. I'll go up to the craft room. I've got to sort out the craft room as well. That's a mess as well. Well, the spare room, the junk room. I'll get my breakfast underway. Need to shave, look. Anybody else suffer with this? I hate it. Look. It's horrible. I'm sure you don't want to see that first thing in the morning. Anyway, I'm going to go and get my breakfast sorted. See you in a little while. So there we go. There's breakfast. Banana, nice big slice of melon, and a Miller Lite vanilla. And that's got the chocolate chips in it. So that'll keep me going until lunchtime. I ain't worked out what I'm going to have for lunch yet. Probably rice cakes. So I'll have this. I'm going to do myself a cuppa as well. I've got to go and wake him up. And then we'll see what we can get up to for the day. So I'll see you later. There we go, there's my lunch on Vlogmas day 2. It's rice cakes with Marmite, light Philadelphia, lettuce, cucumber, and I've got a few cherry tomatoes there. I haven't really done anything yet today. I've sorted out some picture frames that I'm going to be engraving. I'll show you the process a bit later. Later on in the next week or so. So that is my lunch. I've got a cup of coffee in the front room and a bottle of juice to keep up my fluid intake. So yeah, there you go. See you a bit later. Hello there. Right, I'm going to start doing some patterns on these frames. I've got a load of frames. I've got a load of just plain bits of glass, which I'll probably have to figure out something out for the edges. Because as I was carrying them up upstairs, I actually cut myself. I'll probably get some duct tape or something to put around the edges to stop people cutting themselves. But this is basically what I do is I get a frame, just a cheap one from a charity shop. This cost me £1. I mean, it's quite nice, got a nice bit of gilding on it, but where they've stuck this sticker, I don't know whether you can see that or not, it's left a sticky tacky bit there, but that's not a problem. Right, this is how I do it. is I actually take the whole thing apart, like so. Stick that part onto one side. Stick that part to one side. I might use it again, I might not. Depends on how big the design is that I put in there. And then I take the glass out. And then you've got this mounting part here, which I will probably keep because that looks quite nice in there. And then all I do is where that sticky part is, I get some good old Mr. Muscle or any other window cleaner. I'm not endorsed, not sponsored by Mr. Muscle, but just give that a quick spray. Just let it sit there for a little while. And plus I've got to wash this anyway. And if I keep scrubbing at it, it will eventually come off. There we go. I'll take it off this design book. As you can see, it's getting cleaner already. Give it another quick spray with the Mr. Muscle. And then just give this side a good clean and then turn it over. Actually, what I'll do with the next side is I'll put another cloth down. That way it doesn't pick up anything from... Oh, so much for these being lint free. That way it doesn't pick up too much from the other side. Oh, where I cut my finger, that Mr. Muscle's really getting in there. So I'll give that a turn over. Then clean this side. As you can no doubt see, I'm going to do a bit of cheating, but it is allowed. I allow it. It doesn't really matter what side you use. Just try and pick the best side. Sometimes you'll see little scratches in the actual glass. You don't want too many scratches in the glass while you're engraving, because otherwise it can throw it off. So I'll just move that on one side and then find the picture I want. Now, we got this ages ago. Whoops, kick the tripod. I don't think we paid for it. I think we were given it ages ago, and it's literally just all different pictures in there. I've already tagged some that I want to use. I think I wanted to use that one, but not this time. I think the main ones I wanted to keep were Christmas ones. That's the Halloween designs. It's not Halloween. Onto the Christmas designs, mythical creatures. I'll just give you a quick look through here. I mean, you've got flower designs. I'm sorry about the glare of the light source, because I've got a little lamp just up here, because otherwise if I turn this off you'll see, oh, there you go, you can hardly see anything, so I put that one on. Oriental flower designs, Chinese designs. I have got quite a few bookmarks because we quite like the Chinese and the Japanese. I quite like the Oriental things. More Chinese designs, Japanese designs, lots of Japanese designs, Indian designs. Some of those are quite nice. Egyptian designs. Now I'm really into the Egyptian, so I'll probably be doing all of these over the course. That's why I haven't marked any off. I've actually done that one before. I'll see if I can find a picture of that one. There's also another one that I've done from here. I think it's a bit further on. More Egyptian. will find it. I think, no, it wasn't that one. Oh no, maybe I haven't done another one. Anyway, then you've got your Celtic. Lots of Celtic. Medieval. More medieval. More medieval. Victorian. Lots of Victorian. That's quite a nice one. Art Nouveau. Art Deco. Lots of Art Deco. That's quite a nice one. Angels and Fairies. Mythical Creatures. And you got the Christmas ones, which is some of the ones I'm going to be doing. I wonder if I've got a big enough frame for that one. That would be quite nice. More Christmas designs. Then you've got Halloween designs. Wedding designs. More wedding designs. Classic and classic borders. Sort of different sorts of borders. And you've got decorative initials. All different ones. Anyway, let me get back to the Christmas designs and pick which one I want to do. It's Mythical Christmas. Now, that one's quite a nice size. That'll be okay in that. But will it be okay in this? I don't think it's big enough. I could do the middle part of it. I'm not sure. I might leave that out and just put that one in. I'm not sure. It's got quite a lot left on the outside. Let's see if I can find another one. That one will be way too big. So will those. I've got a small frame for that one. Angel will be too small. This one here, this one. That's big enough. Actually, the glass is too big for that one. What about this one at the top? That could go in that one. I'm just thinking of all these little tiny lines, they're just going to blur into each other, so that's a no. I will decide in a minute. I think that's it. That's some more. They're A4 size. Let's take that card off. I'm going to have to give this a good wipe down again. Now, I think I'll go with the original one, which is the teddy bear. There it is. Try and make sure it's even. And here comes some fun. Let's move all that out of the way. I've got my nice Sharpie. Comes in very handy. I'm going to have to move this over here a little bit. Hopefully you'll still be able to see what I'm doing. And literally all I'm going to be doing is trying to hold this still. And just tracing it onto the glass. I'll speed this bit up. Okay, so that's that done. Now, it looks like an absolute mess on there. So what you do is you get a nice piece of paper and you want to try and slot it in there without moving it too much. Just so you can check. This is a tough part, trying to lift it but not move it too much. Just so you can check to see if you've got it all. And as if by magic, there you go. Now it will look a bit funny because you've got that on there, but I don't think I've missed anything. Right, let's take that off now. So move that way and put that there. That way I can check between this and the actual picture to have a look. All looks okay. As far as I can see, it's all done. That is that. This is why you need a permanent marker, because most of the time you saw I was going over, I was leaning on what I'd already done. Now because it's permanent marker, obviously it won't come off. But when you're engraving it, if you do miss any, it soon comes off with the old Mr. Muscle. So that is that done. I'm not going to engrave them tonight because it's getting quite late. Plus we need to go and get some electric, but I'll probably do some tomorrow. But like I said, I've got a load of frames, bits of glass from frames that I'm going to do. I've got loads of bits of just normal glass. It's like this bit. I ain't got a clue where it's come from, but I can clean that up and do quite a nice large one. I think I might be able to do that sleigh one actually and just display it, find some way of displaying it on the stall so that people can see what's actually on it. So I've got them to do. That was actually the quickest part of it. That took me about 10 minutes to do that. But to engrave it, it's going to take a whole day. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out tomorrow. See how quickly I can do it, but nicely. When it comes to putting it back into the frame, I mean, it might be okay with just this, but I doubt it because it's got those holes. No. So what I'm going to have to do is I've got some black card downstairs that I can cut to the same size and put that behind so you can see the engraving on it. So I will do that tomorrow. I'm going to get on now and get some more of these done, ready for being engraved, and I've still got to do dinner yet. It's going to have to be soon. I really need a snack as well. I'm getting a little bit hungry. So that is part 1 of my engraving on Vlogule day 2. Like I said, I'll do some engraving tomorrow to show you exactly how I do it. So I'll see you later. Right, I've finally finished. I've managed to get 5 done. I've still got 2 more frames in there, and then I've got a bunch of just bits of glass up there, which I'm going to have to figure out something for them. I've got this guy over here. I'm sure everybody knows who that one is. Good old Tote. And I've got some Art Nouveau. Got to, you know, don't you know? And then I've got this guy here, which you saw me doing before. what I'll do is I'll speed up that footage because that's about 20 minutes long, something like that. So I'll speed that up. Then I've got a griffin right there. And then I've got this angel. I've got that one there. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to do tomorrow. I might do the Art Nouveau one because that's quite easy. That'll get me back into the swing of things because I haven't done any engraving for a long time now. The more difficult one, like Tutankhamun there, is I'll leave that until I know exactly what I'm doing again. I've done it many times before. I'll find some pictures out and I'll insert them right about now. Yeah, so there are a few that I've done before. That was a few years ago now. I've got loads of different tools that I'll show you all tomorrow. But yeah, that's some of the ones that I've already done. But these ones are going to be rather interesting, especially Mr. Griffin here. Oh, I better put, I think that should really go around there. I'll have a look in the book again. But anyway, that is my, well, 5 pictures I've done. Like I said, engraving them tomorrow. Not going to do it now because it's way too late. I have found my box that I was going to do pyrography on. If I can pull it out. There you go. It needs a bit of a sand down on the top because it's a bit rough. Yeah, I'm going to do some pyrography on that. I'm not sure on the design on the front yet. But I can also put some designs on that side and even on the bottom if I wanted to. So that is that. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. I've got to go and do dinner. I ain't had dinner yet. And it's like quite late. So I will catch you all tomorrow for Vlogule part 3. But for now, this is the end of Vlogule part 2. Or should I say, day 2. Bye bye.